Welcome to Adventures with Angela and Wayne. We were childhood sweethearts and become young parents, but our little chicks have found their wings and flown the nest, so we decided to fly too. So this is me, Angela. I have a big passion for travel, new experiences and setting myself personal challenges. But whilst I do the organising and planning, I always take my best buddy along and my hubby Wayne. So this is Wayne. Luckily enough, Wayne also shares my passion and love for adventure, fun and challenges too. We want to give you tips, advice and reviews on all our travels. So come along with us and we will show you what life is like after raising a family. So we hope you enjoy these adventures with us.
Welcome to Phi Phi. So that was pretty painless, other than the slight delay. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half. Very smooth.
Air-conditioned ferry.
You can sit outside if you want to do a bit of sunbathing. It's quite warm. Yeah, so it was inside, nice and air conditioned. So we're going to backpack up now and see if we can find our accommodation. Yeah, plenty of fish over here. See them in the water. Yeah, lovely, aren't they? Yeah, so quite a busy port. Quite a few boats coming in. So we just come through like a little checkpoint there when we come off the boat, and you pay island tax, 20 baht per person, which is 50 pence at the moment, so 50p each. So we're now coming off the jetty. Thank you.
I think it's the festival of water, isn't it? That's why the kids.
Ah, there you go.
Which lovely.
At least you know. So it's a festival of water, and we just got squirted water guns from the kids. This is obviously their walking street, so straight off the ferry, more or less. We think we know where we're going.
We think.
It's this small turn in here.
This one?
Yeah. So yeah, this is their walking street. Looks awesome actually. Plenty of concessions. Fresh food. Oh, it's gone quiet, look. So that's obviously the hustle and bustle, I guess, out of the way more or less. Everyone's coming and going and yeah, all over the place. Yeah, it's gone all quiet now, look. So this is our accommodation, just up here somewhere.
I can get through that way, so I reckon that was the front.
Ah, probably can't get through that way. So we're thinking it's through here. So we're hoping this is the one. Ah, looking good. I think that says Panami Hotel. Ah, there we go. Straight here. We've arrived. Panmani Hotel on Koh Phi Phi. It's about a 2-minute walk from the ferry port, or where all the boats come in. It's busy though. Yeah, you see on the camera there's quite a few people about. It looks nice and clean in the hotel. Fairly basic. I'll show you in the room in a second. This is our view out the window. So not quite as scenic as the other places at the moment. So this is our room here.
Welcome to our hotel in Koh Phi Phi.
This is the Phi Phi Hotel. So what have we got in here then?
Right, we start off, we've got double wardrobe, and I've just found a safe.
Oh,
And they're always courtesy umbrellas in these wardrobes.
really good.
Basic bathroom, but all the amenities we need.
Yes, you've got a large sink, which is good. Toilet, which is always good as well. Large shower. It's quite a big room actually.
Yeah.
It's quite basic, but
And they
yeah.
always tend to give you the shampoo, shower gel and conditioner in most of them. So if you are backpacking and don't want to carry heavy bottles around, there always seems to be one is in here.
They do actually.
So we come through, we've got a dressing table which is great with mirror and plug socket up here. Now not all of them have level plug sockets. So we have got one which is really good. This obviously is a kettle. I've never used one of these before. But that's like a kettle and for tea and coffee making facilities. And then
Massive fridge.
we've got a massive fridge, look. It's huge with 2 bottles of water.
Whether all the rooms have got the same, but maybe. Small telly. And
Towels.
it looks like 2 big double single beds popped together to form a double. A couple of pictures above the bed, so
Just the seating area.
seems pretty clean. Couple of little stains on the sheets, but it's obviously all been washed. Yeah, little seating area, and similar to what I just showed you out of the other window. So it appears you've got all these kind of undercover like walkways. So I suppose they need to provide some shade to just be too hot. So a lot of the walkways are kind of undercover. Yeah, really, really nice. We did actually bring, they're in our packs at the minute, we'll have to show you later, a couple of pillowcases. So we bought a pillowcase each. We bought the silk ones because we wanted to be a luxury. I suppose you can bring whatever really, but it's just so that, well, I mean, we've only used them twice so far.
If you get to a hotel where you think, I don't quite want to sleep on that pillow, it's a bit like a bed liner, you can bring that as well. We actually bought the pillowcases because we didn't want to put our heads on pillars that we weren't quite sure about.
Yeah, we didn't bother with the whole bed liner, but most of the beds have been pretty clean, so we've only used pillowcases twice. And yeah, so that is our Panami Hotel.
So this is our budget hotel,
PPP.
and I don't know if you've already mentioned, but it was £20.50 per night. PP seemed to be a little bit more dearer or busier, so obviously the prices were raised. But we're only in here for 2 nights, and then we go to a resort.
Not bad. £41, 2 people, 2 nights.
Yeah.
All checked in at our hotel. Gonna have a little walk, see what we can discover. It's very diverse, so some of the areas we've been are like really clean and tidy. Then other places are a little bit more laid back, a bit dirty from, you know, what we're used to in the UK. There's many places in the world. Looks like they're drying some fish here, look. So they're drying the fish out. I don't know what they do with that. Whether it's food for the animals or food for these guys. Little concession there selling petrol. As you can see there's a big tank full of petrol in the heat. It's got to be safe, isn't it? But yeah, look, I'll show you along here. This is obviously the water. This is where we come in on the raft or the pier over that way, and then whether this is where people live or these are shops. Selling like boat parts, I suppose, over there. Someone's having a rest. He's breathing. So there's a road opposite the pier, which is obviously one side of the island where the water is, and we've been walking up this road for no more than about 2 minutes, and you can see in the distance there, almost opposite the pier, a couple of minute walk, is more water. So that's taking us to the beach. Now I've seen some more of this dried fish. We haven't seen this anywhere else. And it's smelly. It's not really smelly. It's like you can smell distinct fish, but it adds to... I don't know, it's a delicacy. I'll buy you some for dinner tonight, love. Angela knows what she's having for dinner tonight. So if I can describe it, you've got a bit of waste here and there. There's a bit of smell from that. Dried fish, a bit of drainage, and then other smells from all the other stuff they're cooking. So it's very aromatic. Yeah, so 3-4 minute walk max up the road opposite the pier. You've got here massive trees, resort, taxi boat rides, and this looks out another bay.
It's like the tide's out, look. Sandbar here, right?
Yeah. We decided to have a little snack here. We had a beer and said we don't want to move away, so we got a little snack. Toasted sandwich served with fresh frangipanis.
Oh, they're so beautiful, look.
Whether they're edible. No, they are lovely flowers.
Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
And
lovely.
Gab.
And that's chicken avocado wrap with lettuce.
And I think this was the mozzarella and tomato. Little snack.
Only one of them.
In the
This is the guy's lucky belt.
These mean something. Look. Wow, what's that?
Is it shark?
in snake.
Snake.
Snake. Ah, snake.
Ini yang I know you. Mini. Ni Mang give to me.
Yes, it's good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
nice shower and off out now. So
Bit for later on today.
yeah, a bit of a late. It's about 20 to 9 in the evening. It's amazing where you have your aircon on in the room and it's comfortable. It's about nice. You feel, what's it going to be like outside? And you walk out and it's just absolutely roasting. It's just, yeah, it shocks you every time. Just going to show you through the hotel. So obviously that was our room back there. It's fairly clean and tidy, really basic. Cameras all over the place. There is like a notice in the room saying if you damage this, you've got to pay this. If you ruin the bed linen, you've got to pay that. I reckon a lot of youngsters stay in this area or on Phi Phi. We saw some sort of pool parties today going on. So yeah, I reckon a lot of youngsters stay over here. When we come out of the hotel, and again, it's not overly glamorous. So I looked on the web. I actually put best restaurant Phi Phi in because we thought we'd go somewhere quite nice if we can. And there's like a Mediterranean restaurant just round the corner from where we're staying. Whether it gets busy, I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. So we're just on the way round there now. Little convenience store. A little bit untidier than the other places where we've been. Yeah, so like the street that we're walking out now is kept quite nice. The concessions are quite nice. They've obviously got some stricter rules about leaving rubbish out. And then some of the streets you go up, yeah, there's just no attention to detail. So they're just, yeah, not worried about keeping it tidy. But look, completely different. There's the restaurant there. It's called EFE Mediterranean Cuisine. So it was given on the web. We're hoping they've got a table. So let's have a little look. They had a table right at the front of the street. Angela's ready to tuck in.
I was just looking, look, I've got vegetables, which is like broccoli and cauliflower, which we haven't really had since we've been at home.
No, that's right. So some nice vegetables on there with the meat. That is a
mixed person for two people kebab.
Yeah, sharing kebab. Quite busy in there. So yeah, at least they squeezed this in and the food looks pretty cool.
So join us in the next episode where we get up really early and get a long-tail boat to the beautiful Maya Bay. This was the filming location for the film The Beach and now is a national park. We also go to some lovely snorkeling spots. Thanks for watching Adventures with Angela and